Welcome back everyone to episode number 29 of D.C.W. here on the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel for WWE 2K20. We have a huge episode for you guys today with a main event of the Undisputed Era battling the Balor Club, Gallows and Anderson in tag team action, and we have Candice LeRae in action and Matt Riddle versus Kota Ibushi. But kicking us off today, I promised it on the last episode, but we will hear a response from the dead man himself. Ladies and gentlemen, The Undertaker is kicking off tonight's episode to give us his thoughts on Johnny Gargano's, response to his druid coming out after his matchup and spying on him. Although, this does not seem like our normal Undertaker. He's wearing a beanie. What the heck? I have never seen The Undertaker wear a beanie. Or at least not recently. Still a very awe-inspiring presence of The Undertaker, sending one of his druids out. I thought maybe it had something to do with Kane, when Johnny Gargano faced Kane on Open Fight Night, but it seems as though The Undertaker has his eye on the D.C.W. World Heavyweight Champion. We know The Undertaker is now a permanent member of the D.C.W. roster after winning the Part-Timers Tournament. He is now a full-time D.C.W. roster member, and it seems as though his first target is going to be the big man himself, the World Heavyweight Champion Johnny Gargano. Well, it seems as though we're going to hear from The Undertaker, so let's take it to the dead man himself, and let's see what he has to say to the World Heavyweight Champion. Wow, so The Undertaker has thrown down the challenge to the D.C.W. World Heavyweight Champion Johnny Gargano. A World Heavyweight Championship match between The Undertaker and Johnny Gargano. Would you ever think that you'd ever see that in your lifetime? Well, we're going to see it, hopefully, here on D.C.W. Well, kicking off action in ring tonight, we will see Candice LeRae take on Tessa Blanchard. Candice LeRae coming back from her hospital injuries that she sustained by an attack by Rosemary. This is going to be Candice LeRae's first match in D.C.W. Rosemary left her laying in the boiler room. She was taken to the hospital with major bruising on her back, but now she's back in action, and she wants to get into contention for the D.C.W. Women's Championship, and so does this woman, Tessa Blanchard. One of the final women to get near the Money in the Bank briefcase until, Becky Lynch took her out of the matchup. Speaking of Becky Lynch and taking out, Becky Lynch has been taken out of action by Rosemary after being put through a table. We have no timetable for when Becky Lynch will return. Tessa Blanchard coming right at Candice LeRae with multiple moves. First the knee strike, then the kick to the head, then the powerbomb, and then that elbow strike. And a DDT by Candice! Holy cow! Candice LeRae trying to stay in it here. And another kick. Oh my god. Candice LeRae is just taking all of it. And you know Candice LeRae now has to see Rosemary as a major threat here in the women's division. Not only attacking her in the boiler room area, but defeating Asuka and winning the D.C.W. Women's Championship. A major accomplishment for Rosemary in her debut match. Candice LeRae with a massive dropkick, Tree of Woe dropkick to Tessa Blanchard, and Blanchard is on wobbly legs. Candice LeRae trying to stick with the momentum. Nice Hurricane Rana. What is this? It's Asuka. And you know Asuka's got to be pissed off after Candice LeRae basically brought Rosemary to D.C.W. and had her steal the Women's Championship in Open Fight Night. And Tessa Blanchard trying to take advantage. Hammerlock DDT! A quick hammerlock DDT, Candice LeRae, distracted by Asuka's music, and Tessa Blanchard picks up the win over Candice LeRae. Asuka obviously angered that Candice LeRae brought Rosemary to DCW, and then Rosemary proceeded to win the Women's Championship. It seems as though Asuka has a big problem with Candice LeRae, and it leads to a very quick Tessa Blanchard victory here tonight on DCW. Well, we're moving on with in-ring action here. Hopefully this matchup lasts a little bit longer, because I definitely want to see these two go at it for as long as possible. Matt Riddle versus Kota Ibushi, one of the biggest stars in New Japan Pro Wrestling, coming here to DCW. And Matt Riddle, a guy that has been looking to get back on the horse ever since the Money in the Bank ladder match where he got taken out very early on in the matchup, powerbombed through a ladder. He's finally recovered from those injuries, and now he's happy to get back in the ring. And definitely a very interesting first contest to be back in the DCW ring against Kota Ibushi, who's sporting some cool kick pads there. I don't know if I've ever seen Kota Ibushi wear kick pads like that, but nevertheless, Matt Riddle, doesn't have to worry about kick pads. He doesn't even have to worry about shoes. All he's got to worry about is defeating Kota Ibushi here tonight. Oh my God, look at the massive knee strike. Jeez Louise, Matt Riddle, a monster here. Look at this Hurricane Rana. Hopefully Matt Riddle doesn't have to worry about Asuka coming out. I don't know if Matt Riddle and Asuka have a little bit of an anger problem going on, but hopefully Matt Riddle and Kota Ibushi gets to finish their matchup and just have a really great opening contest. Well, not opening contest, but really great contest here on DCW. Matt Riddle wearing the themed trunks with the bro on the back, obviously celebrating his victory over Goldberg back at Backlash, and now we're going to go after the DCW World Heavyweight title, although it seems as though Johnny Gargano has been preoccupied with the Undertaker's challenge at the top of the show. Kota Ibushi, big German suplex into the freaking announcer's desk. Matt Riddle's head bouncing off the front of our announcer's desk here. And guys, I will have an update on Johnny Gargano's thoughts as it pertains to the Undertaker and his World Heavyweight Challenge here in a little bit. But Kota Ibushi coming right back against Matt Riddle. Jeez. And look at the vicious straight combination here by Kota Ibushi. Matt Riddle somehow still on his feet. Michinoku driver. Jeez Louise. And now what is Kota Ibushi looking for? Lifting him up in the gut wrench. Hooking him. Power bomb to the mat. Cover 1, 2. No, kick out by Riddle. Jeez. What a power bomb. That looked brutal. And yet somehow, someway, Kota Ibushi's still staying in it. Matt Riddle getting caught. Dropped on the knee. Riddle taking a lot of punishment here. Well, at least he doesn't wrestle like Goldberg. Otherwise, this matchup would have been over like 20 seconds into the match. Man. But I do love a long contest, a long, hard-fought contest. And Kota Ibushi loves to give hard and very brutal-looking strikes. Strikes like this, the massive knee strike, the golden trigger. Cover on Riddle. Can Riddle kick out? Yes, he can. And Kota Ibushi is in complete shock. The golden trigger he thought was going to put him away. But he's got to stay on it. Matt Riddle's groggy. Kota Ibushi has his opening. Look at this. Nice German suplex right on his head. And I don't even know if Matt Riddle kicked out. I think Kota Ibushi might have lost his grip on the pinfall. Both men went down, very hard. Riddle blocking the kick. Kicks out another leg. And another senton. And Kota Ibushi's down. Riddle, again another senton. Knocking all the wind out of Kota Ibushi. Ibushi grabbing at his chest. And now Riddle setting him up for the bro hammer. Here we go. Bro hammer down to the mat. And count 2 and the 3. Matt Riddle picks up another victory this time over Kota Ibushi. Matt Riddle, the stallion, is back on the horse, so to speak, with a big win over one of New Japan's hottest stars. Jeez, I thought the friggin' knee strike, the golden trigger from Kota Ibushi was enough to put him away. Still not enough. Matt Riddle able to come back with those several sentons. And then the bro hammer, as he likes to call it now, the bro hammer. Look at this German suplex hooking him. But I guess he didn't have all of the pinfall. He had to let go of it. And in the end, bam! Bro hammer down to the mat. Matt Riddle covering him just like Goldberg. And picks up a big win here over Kota Ibushi here tonight on D.C.W. Congratulations to Mr. Riddle. I hope to see bigger things for him in the future. But moving on, like I said, Johnny Gargano does have a response to The Undertaker and his D.C.W. World Heavyweight Challenge. Although, we will have to wait until the next episode, episode 30, next week. Johnny Gargano will be in action, and we will hear his response. Also, next week, we will have this triple threat match. A lot of stuff is going into this triple threat match. You have the two former champions in Bianca Belair and Asuka, and then Tessa Blanchard defeating Candice LeRae earlier in this episode to place herself in this triple threat #1 contenders match. And then, like I said, Johnny Gargano will be here next week in action, and he will give his response to The Undertaker. However, for our main event tonight, we have the Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, the new D.C.W. Tag Team Champions, taking on two members of Balor Club, Gallows and Anderson. And I'm starting to sense there's a lot of New Japan influence on tonight's episode. You had Candice LeRae losing her one-on-one matchup earlier tonight because of Asuka's music distracting her. Asuka, a former competitor of the New Japan area. And then you had Matt Riddle defeating Kota Ibushi, a big star of New Japan. And then we have in our main event here tonight, Gallows and Anderson, former New Japan Tag Team Champions. I don't know about the Undisputed Era. I don't know if they've competed in Japan before. But a lot of New Japan influence. Heck, who knows? Maybe in another lifetime, The Undertaker competed in New Japan. Imagine that. The Undertaker versus the likes of Minoru Suzuki or Evil. Jeez, those would be some brutal matches. And hey, they can happen here in DCW. All you got to do is leave some replies in the comments. Carl Anderson, nice big boot. Roll up. I'm surprised that wasn't an immediate rope break, but I guess they're not in the ropes anymore. Carl Anderson trying to defeat the tag team champions after, Fish and O'Reilly defeated Anderson and Gallows by using undermined tactics and then winning the tag team titles by using a steel chair. We saw Gallows and Anderson defeat the War Raiders to become the #1 contenders. But they have to defeat the tag team champions here tonight in order to get that tag team title opportunity. Bobby Fish. Look at this nice switch slam onto the knee. That's a very tough task to do to a guy like Luke Gallows. And Carl Anderson knocked off the apron. And Bobby Fish staying on Gallows. Big German suplex to the big man. Jeez, Anderson's got to get back up on the apron. So does O'Reilly. There you see. No Finn Balor, no Adam Cole, no Roderick Strong out here tonight. Trying to keep this all well in place. Kyle O'Reilly back up onto the apron. Tag to Kyle O'Reilly from Bobby Fish. Nice double arm breakers. Gallows off the ropes. Big kick, big double kick, I should say. Kyle O'Reilly up to the top rope. Try to look for the knee drop. No! Kyle O'Reilly landed on his tailbone. I think he done broke his buttocks. And now Carl Anderson, the machine gun Carl Anderson, coming in for Kyle O'Reilly. Big clothesline, taking him down. And O'Reilly clutching at his neck. And big man, big LG Luke Gallows, coming in to help out his tag team partner. I don't think Gallows wants to be done with O'Reilly just yet. He wants to inflict more punishment, breaking up his teammate's own pinfall. Looking for the high-low. Take it out, O'Reilly! Could this be enough to put down the tag team champions? Here we go, cover 1, 2, and now O'Reilly able to kick out. Jeez, a lot of aggression from Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows here tonight, ever since aligning themselves again with Finn Balor in the Balor Club. Man. Never mind, might have spoke too soon. Tag team champions taking back control. Kyle O'Reilly cutting off the ring, trying to keep Carl Anderson in the corner of the Undisputed Era. Tags in Bobby Fish again. We're going to try the double arm breaker again, this time to Carl Anderson. Sends him off the ropes. Let me guess. Double kick. Yep, I was correct. Oh, and a kick to the spine by Bobby Fish. Maybe Carl Anderson didn't see that coming. Oh, and now look at this. Targeting the leg. Bobby Fish, definitely a guy that knows a lot about the legs. He's had multiple leg injuries as of recently. Trying to ignore the pain rushing through his leg and try and focus on the task at hand, defeating former tag team champions of New Japan, Anderson and Gallows. Just hitting multiple German suplexes in this match. Bobby Fish might be the new Brock Lesnar. I think Brock Lesnar might have moved out of Suplex City and given the keys over to Bobby Fish. Look at this. Another German suplex to Carl Anderson. Let me guess again. Oh, tried to look for another German suplex. Carl Anderson able to fend him off. Oh, Fish trying to keep the arm locked, but Anderson able to fight out of it. Oh, and a big super kick by Anderson. Very rare I've ever seen Carl Anderson utilize the super kick, but to there it works. To his credit, it worked right then. Oh, massive uppercut. And Anderson, daring Bobby Fish to come at him, and indeed, Bobby Fish did just that. Oh, and Bobby Fish going after the legs. Of Carl Anderson. And wait a minute, the crowd are distracted on the Titantron. What is going on? Oh, wait a minute. This is backstage. That's Finn Balor, and he's attacking Adam Cole. Why is SmackDown on the screen? You know what? Never mind. Doesn't matter. Finn Balor is attacking the Undisputed Era's leader. Bobby Fish is staring at the Titantron. And Finn Balor powerbombing Adam Cole on the edge of that table. Finn Balor attacking the leader of Undisputed Era. And Carl Anderson taking advantage. Bobby Fish distracted. Big kick, shotgun kick from Carl Anderson. The machine gun is firing all cylinders. Kyle O'Reilly is taken out on the floor by Anderson. Gallows tagged in. Bobby Fish is in big trouble. Anderson and Gallows are about to pick up a big win. Magic killer to Bobby Fish. The referee's there. 1, 2, and the 3. Gallows and Anderson with an assist from Finn Balor attacking Adam Cole. Gallows and Anderson have just beaten the tag team champions. Holy cow. It all came down to Finn Balor's assist attacking Adam Cole in the back, and then the Magic Killer sending Gallows and Anderson to a big win. Balor Club is firing on all cylinders here. Congratulations, 2 sweet victory for Gallows and Anderson here tonight in the main event here on DCW. Are we looking at the next set of tag team champions right here?